Yes, my name is Delroy Young. I'm here with South Florida Mobile Broadcast. That's South Florida Mobile Broadcast.com. And what is South Florida Mobile Broadcast? South Florida Mobile Broadcast is a mobile internet system that communicates with mobile users. There's mobile users all across, it's actually all over the world. But right now we're launching it in South Florida. So it's whether you're dealing with message notification, whether you want to send out information, like if you're printing a flyer or a brochure and you want to notify the community, South Florida, about it, we pretty much send out that flyer. If you have a business card and you want it to get it on our system, we pretty much send that out. It's basically any information. If it's a business that you have and you're trying to get more people to come into your business, trying to get a greater amount of footprint, then we do that too. Basically, it's a system that is configured to mobile phone, smartphone user system. So it's kind of like a web page or web pages, but it's a different kind of web page. It's all mobile. Let's move forward a little bit from that. I want to talk about the MOPASS system and the MOPASS referral system. The MOPASS means MOPASS stands for Mobile Phone Access Server System, or Mobile Phone Accessible Service System. And what that is, again, it's a system, it's an infrastructure that is set up that does mobile phone configuration. We mount electronic business card, electronic mobile business card, which we create for you and put it on there. We also deal with flyer, again, brochure, any information, any sort of marketing that you want to do. We're going to be setting up a shopping cart on there also, so that if you want to sell stuff to the community, you can do that. And also, speaking of shopping cart, in the future we're going to be providing for people who have flyers. If you're sending out flyers, if you're going to keep an event and you're sending out flyers to the community, you also will be able to, we're going to have our system coded to where you can actually sell your tickets, sell an electronic ticket online. And what's going to happen is that the purchaser shows up, and all they have to do is pretty much give you the access number for the electronic, and everything is going to be systematic. It's pretty obvious how that is supposed to work. Moving forward, we talk about neo101.com, which is our sister network. It is our social network, which is also controlled by MOPASS, whether Neo101 controls MOPASS or MOPASS controls Neo1. It's all in the same system, all under the same management. Now, the Neo101.com is a global social network where we are not right now. The system is finished, it's ready to go, but we're not yet taking membership because we need more servers set up to handle. We cannot at this point, if we should open up our social network now, we cannot at this point handle the amount of traffic that we expect in terms of people uploading their materials to it. We have just in South Florida 3.5 million people, so not to mention worldwide, because once we get it going in South Florida for a couple of months, we have to open it up to the entire world because it's a social network. So we're not really taking membership on the neo101.com yet, so don't log in, don't register, don't be a member. The only type of people that's going to be automatic members are people who we put in the system, like if we create an electronic business card for you, or if we do things for you that we need to provision for our system, then you will automatically be there. We talked about flyer before. Like I said, our system, you cannot upload any type of flyer on our system. Any content that is considered too explicit, too illicit, are not suitable for public consumption, because remember that we're sending messages to mobile users. So some of these people that will be receiving these messages are beyond the age of 18. We cannot put any type of flyer on our system, which is another reason why we see the flyer before we put the flyer on there. So every flyer that's gonna come into our system has to come to us. You have to call us at the number that you'll see on our website. The website address again is mobile broadcast, South Florida mobile broadcast.com, and you can pretty much call us and so we can examine it. The business card referral service, the business card is not, at this point we're not creating an electronic business card just for anybody. We're running on that, we're having on that a referral service. That means that anybody that's available in our system as an electronic business card holder are people that we expect that's going to provide the best service to our community. Therefore, this is another thing again where we interview these people, we find out a little bit about their background and see who we putting into our system. Because when we send out notification with our referral service, we are basically telling folks that, you know, these are the best people we find in the community which provide the best service. These are people that we can trust. Remember, we're running a referral service. We also have auto referral, where we go out, where we have a certain amount, a network right now of people who deals with used car that we are dealing with. We actually go out and see these vehicles before we actually put them on our system. We don't do a referral on the auto dealer, but on the auto itself, because of the fact that we want to avoid any margin of error in that, because the person selling the auto might have other auto that are defective. So we can't do it on the dealership. It's about the particular car, because we might go into a dealership and it might be 100 cars, but we might not choose to do a referral on the 100 cars. It's the one that we see and we like to, you know, to put on our system. Those are the ones that we're going to put. So therefore, you can always trust that anything that we put on our system is going to be good to go, because we actually did the footworks on that. Moving forward, everything we talk about it's all about trust. We are building a system. This is not just going to be another network, but a different kind of network. A network that we're building something for the future. We are not adding to the problems that are out there on the internet. This is why we create our own system with our own search engine. We're not depending, we're not collaborating with all these other companies, and we are setting our standard as to what we want. We're building a community. NEO 101 stands for Neighborhood 101. It means it's not just a social network where you're talking with somebody else, I mean, on the other side of the world, and you don't know who they are. We need to get from the days where people stay behind the internet and do business. So I mean, somebody sells you something and you don't know who you're dealing with. You know, what we want right now is a system where people can trust people, and that is what we're building here in the MOPASS. That's what we're building on the South Florida mobile broadcast. I want to thank you so much. We don't have any more time to make this video, but go ahead and check out our system and enjoy.